Okay, so the first thing I would recommend doing is taking the passenger side brake line and routing that into the car first. So once you've removed your brake lines, you're going to feed it through that grommet hole right there on the passenger side. And then the line should tuck all the way around there and move up. So once you feed it through this hole, you should be able to tuck this line like that right across. Okay, now that you're going to take the short one, I'm going to put it on the driver's side. I'm going to feed that one through there. So that goes right in there, and that should land about here. Somewhere about there. So leave that dangling in there. And it should give you enough length plug into there. Okay, now for the super long ones that go to the rear, what I would do originally, that's where the two lines come out of into a prop valve, factory prop valve. I measured this length. You can cut it here, but you're gonna have way too much length. So you can cut it here, but you're gonna have way too much length. You can tee it off here, and you can run it down here. Same thing, run it all the way back up to here. You can do that, option 1. But I believe that they wanted you to make it even cleaner, remove these two lines completely, and tee it off inside the vehicle. So if we come around the inside, come up. Okay, so if you come along to the inside, you can see those lines right here that go all the way up to the up there. It looks like they give you enough length to actually cut it somewhere, maybe even down here or up here somewhere, and then feed it back through that grommet into their prop valve. Okay, so mounting the rear brake line of the Chasebays Relocation kit, I ran it into that hole right there, instead of the two lines that were coming up there. Doesn't really make a difference. You can run it up there if you'd like. I just want to keep everything low, so I ran it through there instead. And then you are going to want to tuck it under there, and then with the prop valve, you have an idea, it's going to be mounting about right there. So they give you plenty of length to just in case you mess up. Okay, so when you're inside the car, you're gonna have to remove the glove box, take that out, the cross beam that mounts the glove box. You're also gonna have to take your heater your heater blower out, and the tube that pretty much runs into your airbox. So that all has to come out to gain access to the rear brake lines. You're gonna have to take this panel off. So once you take that panel off, up there is where the two rear brake lines come out of. Comes through there, runs along the side down here, and then into there. I've already removed it. I've already flared my lines as well, and ran my rear line. So it runs up there, runs through there, runs through that ground. And like I said, if you want, you can run it through that upper one. I just ran it through that one instead, but there's no difference. One thing is with these, when flaring it, because they give you quite a bit of line, it's okay if you mess up a couple times. I messed up about 3 times trying to flare, because it's my first time flaring. But I finally got it on 3rd try, and everything looks okay. Hopefully it doesn't leak. The real test will be when we actually put brake fluid in and put pressure to these lines. But they should be okay, hopefully. Okay, so the next thing is going to be the passenger side, which is the second longest cable. You're gonna run it through that hole, and then it's gonna cut. You're gonna probably want to follow the same length, going where the rear is, back up into the prop valve. Okay, so as you can see, I ran it down. I actually tucked it around the steering rack and then back up. So again, just to get an idea of how it's going to be mocked up, we're looking at it's going to sit there, so it looks good. Okay, and the final one that goes to the driver, the really short brake line, that one's usually got that nice label. That one has a 45 degree, not a 90. That one goes to the closest. That one goes to the closest one there. And then this one is the passenger side, and the out should be the rears. Okay guys, so I finally got the master cylinder bolted up with the Chasebays prop valve and the delete plate. One thing you're going to want to do first is you're going to want to mount the Chasebays prop valve to the master cylinder, and then mount the master cylinder to the delete plate, and then the delete plate is the last thing you mount to the firewall. Do it in those steps first. I did it actually backwards. I tried to mount the plate first, then this, and of course it didn't work. So you have to go this, then this, then this, for it to actually all bolt up properly. And then once you're done all that, then you're gonna be able to now start actually mounting your lines permanently. So I've done my that's the driver's side one. This one is the passenger side, and this one is the rear. I've put a nice clip here. I've strapped it behind the steering, gone up, and then back into right there, and I use that grommet. So that is it, pretty much fully installed.